Hello everyone and welcome to the Week 33 edition of Instant Replay, where I give you my take on the most controversial calls of the weekend. I'm Simon Borg. Let's start at Red Bull Arena, where Mike Grella scored the fastest goal from the opening whistle in MLS history after just 7 seconds. But should the goal have counted? Look where Grella is when the ball is kicked off. Yep, that kickoff should have been retaken since Grella wasn't in his own half. Great spot by our friend Travis Luscombe on Twitter. But the goal stood and the Red Bulls got their second shortly thereafter. It was the 4th minute, but this one too may have seen an infraction committed. I think Red Bull center back Damian Pereira leans down on his Union counterpart Richie Marquez to win this header, which ultimately results in the goal by Bradley Wright Phillips. Marquez protests, but referee Ismail Elfat lets the goal stand. Red Bulls go on to win 4-1. To Gillette Stadium, where referee Mark Geiger and his crew had a good game. First, props to assistant Matt Nelson for flagging this offside by Jermaine Jones, nullifying this goal. And I thought Geiger did well not to blow his whistle for this incidental handball by Wanville Lefebvre in the 15th minute, and on this Donny Toya challenge on Lee Win. That was a good tackle. Next up, we head to BBVA Compass Stadium and check out this play in the 61st minute. After referee Edvin Jurasevich blew his whistle for a foul, Seattle's Osvaldo Alonso delivers a gratuitous kick on Leonel Miranda, who takes exception. I thought that second kick, where Alonso gets Miranda's leg, is violent conduct, and I would have gone red card. But Jurasevich keeps the cards in his pocket. Jurasevich also let play continue in the 71st minute when Seattle's Andy Rose claimed he was pushed by Houston's Shane Williams in the box as he was going up for the header. Sierra Landholm and Mark Sieverkrop wanted it called, and it sure did look suspicious to me, but I can't get a real good look as to how much contact there is. More suspicious plays at RFK Stadium, where Chicago's Patrick Nyarko goes down in the box in the 41st minute, and when we look at the replay, Sean Franklin sure looks like he raises that arm into Nyarko's face. It wouldn't have been your conventional PK, but I would have called it. And what do we make of this elbow by Chicago's Gilberto and Kofi Opari in the 49th minute? The angle of the video we have is not ideal, but the movement of Gilberto's right arm makes me wonder whether that was an entirely natural motion. Referee Sorim Stoica opts for the yellow card for reckless play. An elbow I thought was worthy of a red card came at StubHub Center in the 28th minute. It's LA's Omar Gonzalez on Fanendo Adi, and I'm with Travis Oman on Twitter. I think he goes out of his way to angle the elbow in a way that makes contact with Adi. No call from referee Alan Kelly. There were folks on Twitter asking why Kelly didn't pull out his red card on 2 potential Doxo situations. Once in the 66th minute on the foul that led to the Portland penalty kick. That was a no-brainer, by the way. And then 11 minutes later on this takedown by Leonardo on Adi. But here's the thing, I don't think you can call either one of those obvious goal-scoring opportunities. So I'm good with the yellow on both counts. Yellow was not shown to LA's Juninho for 2 fouls many thought were automatic cautions in the 58th and in the 64th minute. Juninho, who was on yellow card warning, is eligible to play on decision day, but Columbus Crew SC forward Kai Kamara wasn't as fortunate. This foul was in fact worthy of a yellow, and since he was also on warning, he can't play and misses out on the chance to win the Audi Golden Boot. Kamara didn't score, but Crew SC won that game in Toronto 2-0. However, there were some questions about the first goal, which came off this corner kick. I agree with Marcos Nero on Twitter. This, to me, was a foul by Ethan Finlay on Justin Morrow. In my opinion, that was not a corner kick, but a free kick going the other way. Staying in Toronto, the TFC defender Ahmed Kantari sneak a knee to the head of Crew SC's Federico Higuain. It sure looked like it to me, but referee Chris Penso says play on. Orlando City won another game, and they're still alive for the playoffs going into decision day. But there was still controversy in their game against NYCFC. It's a goal line play in the 74th minute, and based on this freeze frame, I don't think that ball crossed the line in its entirety. I think no goal was the right call. What Orlando fans might have a gripe about, in my opinion, is this handball by NYCFC's Kwame Watson-Siriboe in the 19th minute, which looks intentional to me. No call from the referee. There was some real playoff intensity at Avaya Stadium for the match between the Quakes and Sporting KC, who are both still chasing a playoff spot in the West. Check out these 4 challenges. First up, Chris Wondolowski on Mikey Lopez in the 26th minute. Studs up, 2-legged lunge. I say red card, but referee Kevin Stott didn't pull out any cards. Next, in first half stoppage time, it's Sean Francis going in studs up on Eric Palmer-Brown. I also would have gone red card there, but Stott doesn't go to his pocket there either. Then there was this 67th minute lunge by Anibal Godoy on Paulo Nagamura. That was also worthy of a red for me for endangering the safety of his opponent. Godoy only gets a yellow from Stott. And then finally, check out how Dom Dwyer kicks Marvell Wynn from behind and sends the big man flying. He also got a yellow, but that was a red to me for excessive force. I want to know how you rule those 4 plays in the comment section below. In the meantime, we're all set for Decision Day next Sunday, when you can bust out that hashtag instant replay for the final time this regular season. Speaking of Decision Day, don't miss the Decision Day pregame show at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on MLSsoccer.com. Until then, for our editor Abner Sevis, I'm Simon Borg. See you next time!